till I still got my stick. What's a leader? Take your jaw and lick a sword at your teeth. I'm undefeated. Bring your hands to your skull has a hole. Brains falling out in a massive amount. Wow. Screw the signal of the system. We've been getting digital, not physical attention. If you listen, maybe you could hear it, but you numb inside the mind, so you hear it but don't hear it. Break your chopper wall and free the spirit. Plant your toes into the earth, through your fingers till it hurts. Maybe you can feel alive if you feel some pain tonight. Sometimes such a scary sight can be beautiful with light.
And when I was talking about Marvel Comics, because Marvel Comics is driven through entheogens and LSD and mushrooms and things like that. All the same two guys that were hooking up Dr. Strange by sitting in an apartment in New York dropping acid mushrooms are the same ones who created Guardians of the Galaxy and the Infinity Stone. And the whole new Marvel universe that's going to be put out in the movies, and it's coming out in the movies in Avengers 3 and Doctor Strange and the Black Panther. All of those movies are a reflection of the entheogenic usage of those 60s guys that came back from Vietnam and were utilizing entheogens, and they moved past the old guard of Marvel, which were Steve Ditko and Stan Lee and those older guys who had brought it up to a certain level. The Black Panther's coming out in 2016 also. It's going to talk about Wakanda and the highest level civilization of Africa, that it's not a fantasy. They didn't just make these things up. Jack Kirby, who was really the brains behind Marvel Comics, not Stan Lee. Stan Lee was the executive. Jack Kirby, who created the Black Panther in 1966, during the Black Uprising in the United States and here in the UK and other places around the world, brought the first black superhero to Marvel Comics. And he talked about Wakanda, which was a mythical place, but Wakanda is not a mythical place and it's not a mythical people. And the Black Panther is not a mythical comic book character. You have the Black Panther Society in Africa, which eats the Amanita Pantherina mushroom to get the powers of the Black Panther. They use the Black Panther mushroom for the powers of the Black Panther. But they use the same mushroom in Japan, and that mushroom delivered what was called ninjutsu, or the dark Japanese martial arts. Ninjutsu came out of a mushroom, a psychedelic mushroom. As a matter of fact, for those that don't know, I'm a martial artist. That's what I do as my work. I teach martial arts, ancient and traditional and contemporary African fighting sciences.